Hey everybody, I have a mail day update for Friday, May 3rd. This is everything I've gotten in the past week and a half or so, and I don't have the specific days like I normally do on how long it took to get things back, but pretty much all of this was sent out in the first or second week of February for spring training, so I'm going to get to it. I have several failures and successes to report and an eBay pickup, and a couple of them are some unique responses, so we'll get started. First one is a failure from Chase Utley. The Phillies send a lot of postcards out. Some of them are signed. This one is a preprint, and he returned my cards unsigned, and it says on here that it's a photo card in response to my request. And then I had a couple of Tigers players, and they do the Tigers for Charity, Detroit Tigers Foundation, and they both came back, and I sent both of these out, Torrey Hunter and Alex Avila, in the first week of spring training, and they want 30 for Torrey and 20 for Alex. So I'm not really working on either one of these sets, so I don't think I'll be spending that kind of money. So it was my first year sending to spring training, probably in 15, 20 years or so, and the success rate was really low compared to what it used to be like back then. The next one was Jerry West, and this would be really cool if this was a real signature, but it's a preprint. I had gotten him earlier in the year, and I got some of those Panini Golden Age cards, and I was sent out the one to him, and I got this back instead. So now on to first I'll do the eBay pickup. I got this Louis Meadows for my 89 top set. The seller had it started at 99 cents, and I buy it now of $35 because he has a really tough signature. I was the only one that bid on it, so I got a super good deal on it. And now on to the successes. Another one from the Phillies was Charlie Manuel. He's always been a good signer, so I don't know why I didn't get my card signed this year. But anyhow, he did sign this postcard, and it does say on here that this is a signed card somewhere in the letter. So I don't know. It's not a true failure, but it's much easier to store cards. Now on to a cooler response. He also returned my cards unsigned, but Ron Sandberg sent me a signed card too. And it says in the letter that this is a signed postcard, and it's signed in ballpoint, and it looks really good. And I don't know if it was a fake signature. I don't know why they would do it in ballpoint, and it's not stamped. It's definitely a blue ballpoint, so it's pretty cool to get a Hall of Famer, even though he didn't sign the 89 Topps cards I needed. Now on to another couple of unique responses. I wrote to Dawn Wells because, like I said, I'm getting some of these cards from the Panini Golden Age, and she signed that one, and she signed one of the signature cards. But a couple of weeks ago, I got a letter from her assistant saying that my cards had been mixed up somehow with another person, and sent me a photocopy of all the cards that were available and asked which cards were mine. That was going way above and beyond, as far as I'm concerned, because they were scared the wrong person would get the other person's cards. So they sent me a letter and an email address and asked me to write back which ones were mine and which ones weren't. And I just thought that was really cool that she went that far above and beyond for her fans. So, and I had gotten her signature way back when I first started collecting, and she was a good signer back then as well. And the next one is a really strange response from me. It's Joe B. Scott. I wrote to him in probably the second week of February. The sad thing is he passed away, I think March 21st. So I had already written this off in my record keeping, and then all of a sudden this came yesterday. Somebody had handwritten the return address, which is Memphis, and it's the suburb. I live in the suburb of Memphis, and he played for the Memphis Red Sox back in the Negro Leagues, and I had gotten his signature before in some appearances he made at ball games and stuff, but I had this Allen Ginners card and this Rackers card, and I thought that this card was pretty much gone forever. So, and they look like really good signatures of his. So, I can't see why anyone would be signing his medal after he passed away. And they did keep the second Ginter's card that I sent and told them to keep. So, I guess he signed it and it just never got mailed. And then when they were cleaning up, they mailed it out. I mean, sad that he passed away, and it's really strange that it came 3 weeks, a month after he passed away. That's a really good response. So that's about it. And thanks for watching, everybody.